Tactical Pascal, welcome to the channel. I hope this finds you all safe and well. This video is on Mission 2 of the Wolfpack Campaign by Reflected for DCS World.
Truck on the yardstick, I received you loud and clear. Carry on with your mission.
In Mission 2, you take the part of Keyworth White 4. You're basically going to go out and this time escort bombers back from a bombing mission. Now, in the Mission 2 notes, Reflected has said, DCS AI is notorious for its erratic flying. Sometimes they decelerate suddenly, sometimes they lag and warp around in order to keep formation. Be ready to use sideslip, or if they warp too much, it's best to focus on the lead flight. All other flights will fall back in formation soon after. As you saw in the intro, it was quite erratic flying, but it's part of DCS. Now, I found that this one, I was more prepared for the AI to be a little bit more erratic, so I kind of anticipated their turns initially, which resulted in me getting information much earlier, which meant I had more fuel towards the end of the mission, which was great. The mission itself is a reproduction of what happens in real life, but in order to provide an enjoyable experience for the game player, Reflected has made it half as long, so you're only sat in the cockpit for half as long as the heroes did way back in World War II. Now you can see from the screen that the amount of aircraft is epic, and this is only half of it. When you actually meet the bomber formation later on, you experience a little bit of lag. My system's a 3080 with 32 gig RAM, and I experienced just the very slightest bit of RAM when the bombers spawned in, but you'll see why, because it's an enormous formation, and flying in formation with the other P-47s as you form up is excellent. I mean, sitting here this close to my wingman, and then looking left and right and seeing all the other formations around, is something spectacular. It's really a very, very well built mission. As it's another long mission, it does require you to work with your external fuel tanks again. This time you have ones on the left and right, so you're going to have to be comfortable with how to change those tanks when you're flying on the mission itself. And the rest of it is basically flying formation and then engaging some enemy later on down the line. Me being me, of course, I forgot to record the replay, so it's all cockpit footage again, but next time I will remember. So that you can see some great cinematics, because the feeling of having all those aircraft around you it's brilliant. What Reflected's managed to do again though is capture that atmosphere of being part of a formation, not just you flying on your own. You're actually there to do a job, you're working with your wingmen, and I found myself cursing and swearing at my wingmen when they either done something stupid or if they were just going a little bit too fast for me. The voice acting is once again on point. You feel like you're listening to proper radio communications, and it feels again more realistic, because there are times where people have to return to base because they have problems with their aircraft, and you can see them peeling off and flying away and making those radio calls as well. It's something that I've never experienced before, actually, the AI turning and running back for base. Obviously all scripted very well by Reflected, but the immersion that's provided of that as well is excellent. The rendezvous with the bombers is interesting. Again, there's so many aircraft flying on the screen. I'll put in a little bit of the TAC view so you can see how many there were. It's quite a lot, and to see it in the sim is brilliant. The engagement itself, you can read in the after action report what happened and why they flew, where they flew, and obviously you follow your flight lead and then you get stuck into the action, and we get another kill. So Second Lieutenant Miller, is now 2 for 2. So well done, Miller. I will say again that the biggest threat came from crashing into my wingman or being shot by my wingman when we're chasing the enemy, but it's something that you'd have to deal with if you were there. You'd be swiveling your head around to see where your wingmen were. Of course, if you're using TrackEye or VR, your experience is going to differ slightly, but to be aware of where your wingmen are is a big thing in this mission. After the engagement, I got separated from my wingmen, but I did find a P-47 on his way back to good old Blighty. So I had a little look at the map, checked my heading, and then set course off for home pretty much on my own. And this time I didn't absolutely balls up the landing, so that's an improvement. The mission itself was similar to mission 1 in the tasking, but again it's a recreation of what happened in real life, so these are the things the guys would have been doing. You do feel more comfortable, certainly I felt more comfortable flying with the AI because I was predicting a bit more, like I said, what they were going to do, so I wasn't stuck behind chasing them in the climb. I actually anticipated their climb itself. Again, it's a great campaign. You've got to understand that it is a recreation of what happened, so there will be times when it's a little bit dull. You can always switch on the radio. Reflected's got some cool tunes playing on Radio Bravo, or Channel Bravo. I think mission 1 got you aware of flying with the AI, but mission 2 gets you comfortable flying with the AI and how the actual mission flow is going to go. I'm looking forward to mission 3. Hopefully there's going to be a different task other than escorting bombers, or maybe there's going to be a bigger dogfight, but again, it's based on what happened in the real world. I've not read ahead on the notes that come along with the campaign, so it's going to be a surprise for me, and I'm very much looking forward to it. Thank you very much for watching the video again. Hit the like, subscribe button, come and join us over at Tactical DCS. I'm going to go off now and fly mission 3 and see what's in store for me. Until next time, Tactical Pascale, out!